For Meilink Group, industrial packaging involves an obvious combination of products and services covering all steps in the packaging process. On the one hand, Meilink supplies the products, a wide variety of crates, boxes and packaging aids. Some products are standard, but many have been made to fit detailed specifications precisely. Strong enough for massive loads weighing hundreds of tons, and secure enough for machinery costing millions of euros. On the other hand, Meilink provides various services. These range from designing the packaging and helping clients in coming up with the most efficient solution for packing, unpacking, storage, and transport to the warehousing of packaging material, and taking charge of all the administrative and logistical tasks involved in door-to-door transport. Meilink Group operates all around the world and has its own networks everywhere. Each of the 5 companies that go to make up Meilink Group focuses on its own disciplines within the logistical process, such as Schijndel Industriële Packaging, which specializes in extremely sophisticated, customer-specific packaging for high-tech products. The products Schijndel packs generally share 2 characteristics that makes them very demanding. They are expensive, and their complexity often makes them fragile. That is why preventing direct or indirect damage during transportation is a key consideration when choosing and producing the packaging. 2 things are needed to design this kind of packaging. First, thorough knowledge of the complete delivery process and associated logistics. And second, first-class professional expertise in the design and construction of the packaging. Nearly all packaging items are custom-made by Schijndel. There are a number of advantages to this. It means the best balance can be found between packaging costs on the one hand and the risk of damage and other transport risks on the other hand. For instance, air freight requires different protective measures to sea containers. Packaging costs can be reduced by the more efficient use of space and packaging material, by reusing the packaging, or by using the packaging as an aid to installation. In short, not by designing packaging that performs well in only one step in the delivery process, but by creating packaging that gives the best performance over the entire delivery process. A CAD system is used to design the packaging and run the calculations. One advantage of this is that 10 years later, Schijndel will still be able to create an identical item of packaging if necessary. The bottom is literally the basis for every item of packaging. Gravity means that this is the part that has to cope with the most and heaviest bumps. For example, when the packaging is put down, or if it falls or vibrates. Of course, deciding when to use a buffer, what kind to use, and where to put it for the best result is precisely where Schijndel's years of experience and expertise come into their own. The outside of the packaging consists of laminated sheet material, Trespa, which is virtually immune to weather conditions, and high-quality finished and sanded certified wood. The wood is sourced sustainably and doesn't contain any damaging organisms or parasites. A sophisticated machine that operates fully automatically is used to saw the sheet sections to the correct dimensions. But it is the inside that really makes Schijndel's packaging unique. Sometimes that means so tight no movement is possible. In other cases, with enough of a gap to absorb vibrations and jolts. Getting that just right with such complex and often sensitive equipment would be impossible without Schijndel's years of experience and expertise. A computer-operated 3- and 5-axle milling machine produces parts that are just the right dimensions for the inside of the packaging. A smart packaging design can also save a lot of time and money, for example because it speeds packing up and unpacking. A smart packaging design can also save a lot of time and money, for example because it speeds up packing and unpacking. Or because the packaging can be used as an installation aid so that only one person is needed to install the equipment. Such constructions often make the packaging heavier and more expensive, which may seem a disadvantage at first. But that fits in exactly with Schijndel's philosophy. Not going for a sub-optimal solution with the best weight or price, but always looking for the best overall result for the logistical process as a whole. If required, Meilink will supply detailed packaging instructions for the packaging. The success of Schijndel's approach is demonstrated by the fact that it was awarded the Netherlands Packaging Chain Prize. This was the first time this prize was won for packaging that was not for consumer products. Schijndel is located in the technological centre of the Netherlands, where it develops and produces optimum packaging for the entire packaging chain. Schijndel is able to do that because of its detailed knowledge of all links involved in the chain, and by taking that into account from the very first design stage, and not by tackling problems only after they arise. Put simply, it's better to reflect beforehand than afterwards.